Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of Unboxing with Jeffrey. It's been a hot minute, not gonna lie, been a hot minute. Yeah. Haven't really gotten anything to unbox since when was it last we did this? There's only been 2 episodes, individual episodes, since I made it an individual thing. And I believe the last one, if I'm not mistaken, was November. Back in November. I'll have to leave it and post the date. Yeah. When we got, I've got Billy's second micro baller in the mail. Yeah, my friend Billy's. And then since then I've really haven't ordered anything, much until now. So, first of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been around, so you know I've made mention of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast and its Patreon Facebook group that I'm in. Can't say enough great things about that community and the friends I made there and everything. It's just an incredible place, and the damnedest thing is it literally has changed my life for the better, because so many great friends made as an adult in that community. Nevertheless, I was in said Facebook group, and someone was selling a certain collection, and I saw these that are in here. And I've kind of been playing the long game on it, because I'm like, ooh, I want those. But it was originally part of a 4-pack set, and I only wanted those 2. But usually, at least when I've looked, I haven't seen anyone sell these 2 yet. This was the first time I've seen it. Now maybe someone else has in the group, but I just missed it, which is a possibility. There's well over 2,000 members in the group, I think. So, it should happen, But saw this person sell these in the group. I commented how much. He told me how much. Thought it was pretty decent. So I slid into them DMs. And here we are. So, want to give a shout out to fellow Major March. That's what we call ourselves, the Major March. I would like to give a shout out to fellow Major March Kyle Yates for this package. Very, very fast shipping too. I want to say I ordered it sometime. Damn, when the hell did I order it? I don't remember. Again, I never remember when I ordered the things, but rather I know for sure that they were definitely. It was definitely less than a week since I ordered it, and from ordering it till now, he sent it UPS, which is good company. Dad worked there for 28 years. But anyways, so yeah, let's just open it, duh, and then I'll explain. So my explanation as to why I got this might be the nerdiest thing I've ever said on this channel so far, but just bear with me, okay? It all makes sense, kind of. And I have options of what I want to do with these. I have like 3 different options. I'll explain that too. But right now, let's open it up. My trusty box cutter here. Ew. Okay. Well, I gotta do that too. Damn it. There we go. Make sure no one sees the address. Oh, for fuck. No way. Okay, well, shit. Okay, well. Alright. Don't show. Oh, yeah, you can't see anything. The address is on the side. Okay. So. 3 years ago. I'll just set this up. 3 years ago, on this channel, doing a Jets Life vlog, I unboxed or opened up. It was an envelope. I unboxed a NWO 6-pack, 6 Sean Waltman retro on the show. Okay. So, I comically stated, if this is the only one I'm getting, I don't need any more, right? Because I don't need another collection. Well, so WWE, Mattel, made a new gen 4-pack. If I'm not mistaken, it was a British Bulldog, heel British Bulldog, Isaac Kingdom DDS retro, and the other 2 in the set, I couldn't believe they were in the same set together, and something just, the wave of nostalgia just came over me, and I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. I have to have these. So, for those of you who also don't know, I have, you can't tell now, you will, more on that in a bit. But for right now, I started 2 years ago, I started a mint in box Shawn Michaels collection of which, again, I really gotta think of as far as how much I want, how many figures I want. I don't want I don't want to be a completist. I don't want every single Shawn Michaels figure ever. I have to pick and choose my battles. I have to pick and choose the ones I want. If I did, I would probably want more so when he wore the heartbreak tights rather than the leather chaps. You know what I'm saying? The only leather chap one I would get is, of course, WrestleMania 24, because I was there when he fought with Flair. That's the only gear of him. I think he was wearing leather in that Mania. So yeah, that's the only kind of. But other than that, probably 2002 and below, I'll get. I don't know. More on that. I don't know. I'll think it. That's a Jets World problem kind of thing. So nevertheless, obviously why I'm saying this is because one of these is obviously Shawn Michaels. Which, by the way, first of all, and that's not the one that came out first, so hold on. That's so cool. Okay, here we go. the first thing is the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels retro. Now, this is my dilemma, and I'll explain in a minute. First of all, great shipping. Oh, and it's in a Defender. Thank you, Kyle. I remember you telling me this. So great packaging. It's in a Defender here. So the Heartbreak Kid. Damn Moonlight. Shawn Michaels. There we go. The second figure, however, I got. Probably, honestly, my favorite WWF women's wrestler of all time. One Miss Alundra Blaze. Now, you look at these two figures, and you think one doesn't have anything to do with the other, right? True, however, not in my case. So, okay. Nerd out time. So, growing up, as one would, watching wrestling, playing with wrestling figures, one would have what is called a fed, right? Where you made storylines, create matches, wrestle with the, play with your figures, wrestling figures, right? Or whatever figures at the time that you had. So I had, the Hasbros. They were the little mini ones. And during my Hasbro era fed, because I had two. I had, when the Jat Pacific Bone Crunchers came, I had, upgraded to BCA fed. But for the time being, it was majority of it was the Hasbro. Now, here's what the thing, right? There was a Hasbro HBK. There was a couple of them, right? You're probably wondering, there was no Hasbro Alundra. What? So, correct, but I can't think of a name right now because it's been years since I've seen the movie, but I will show the figure that I used as Alundra Blaze in my fed. Right here. And of course, you'll see the name on the figure. If not, I'll write it in the post. But, so yeah. All this being said, what do these two have to do with one another? Well, here we go. Remember WWF Magazine? Shawn had this advice to the Lovelorn column article in it, and then Alundra Blaze joined in. In my head, and I'm a kid at this point. I'm a preteen, prepubescent, boy at this point. But in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make these two a couple. And I did. In my bed. They were not only a couple, they were married with kids. Not going to say how far I took this thing, but on camera. But so yeah, so a childhood fed marriage storyline is what made me get these two figures. To anyone else that if you know, you know. Well, now you know. To everyone else, these two have nothing in common, with each other. To me, they had everything in common. But the fact of the matter that we actually got an actual Alondra Hasbro-esque figure is pretty cool. Like I said, legit, she is one of my favorites. And then now she's got her husband, Sean. And they live happily ever after. No, listen. So now here's my options, right? One option, this helps too. This all works out. The first option is, if I do not keep this Sean and Alondra in a box, and I unbox them, and I keep them loose like I have my 6-pack retro, just as shits and diddles, just to, and just display them on my desk side by side. Or I do include this in my Shawn Michaels collection of, carded figures. I do eventually want the actual Hasbro figures, but I know those are kind of pricey, so this will be like a placeholder in the meantime, even though both the Shawn Michaels HBKs that came out were more, what's the year, 92, 93 Shawn's, whereas this is represents like a 95, 96 Shawn. But nevertheless, I still like those tights, the red and the black zebra stripe heart. So yeah, if I do keep this with my carded Shawn collection, basically this could be for the wife, because the wife's a bit Alondra fan as well, a Medusa fan as well. I gave her her autobiography for Christmas one year. That was on the channel too, actually. Back in 2024, I believe, or 2023, one of the years. I can't remember which one. Whenever it came out, that's when I gifted her that. And she's got a nice little collection. So either way, it works out. Did I say there was 3 options? What the hell? Hold on. What was the third option? I don't know what the third option was. I can't remember anymore. But so I have 2 options. Yeah, basically, either unbox them and keep them both, or give this one to Jasmine and me keep the Shawn. So, to be fair, I'm gonna ask the wife. Wife, if you're watching this, do you want this? Reply in comments below. No, just reply to me. Just tell me. I'll probably tell her before that too off camera. But regardless, thank you, Kyle. These are awesome. Thank you for a really great shipping job. Nice, defenders, nice and protected. They're even next to each other on the back of the box. That is so. I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds? Unbelievable. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. So yeah, thank you, Kyle. These are great, and I hope you enjoyed my little trip down Manali memory lane as the reason why I bought these figures. It's because they were married in my head, in my Fed. So I can't mention the other thing. I can't. It's too embarrassing. All right. Until next time, you know what to do. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that bell, and we will see you next time for another unboxing or something else, which, by the way, guys, as of this recording, it is my last day before staycation. I will be on staycation starting Friday the 22nd. I've got a bunch of awesome vlogs planned for this coming week, so stay tuned for that. And if you didn't watch this past Saturday's Saturday Night 5, we got one coming up again this week. But if you can't tell, I have a upgraded phone. I have a new Samsung Galaxy S26. We upgraded the phones, the wife and I. We went from 21 to 26. I love this phone, mostly because of the storage. Guys, I have storage again. It's incredible. I could make longer videos again. It's incredible. I am excited. Also a bit excited because I have a big project to do this while I'm off. And it revolves this room, mainly this room. I'm doing some remodeling. More on that when that video turns out. So stay tuned for that. Remodeling Day J&J. Remodel Day J&J. Alright. Extreme Makeover Condo Edition. Not really extreme though. It's like more like mild makeover condo edition. Anyways. So stay tuned. There's a lot to come. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So stay tuned. We're still on the road to 200, people. We're actually doing pretty damn good. As of this recording, we're at 187. 187. That's not a good. That's yes. But so we're 13 away. 13 away from the bid 200. So if you're watching this and you like what you saw, subscribe today for more. And yeah, bye. I've extended my outro much longer than it needed to be. I probably should have said this before the outro, but that's me. It's a ramble. I'm rambling, man. Can I say? Bye. Thanks, Kyle.